Mindfulness Practices to Overcome Anxiety and Depression by Joanna Lukowicz. Narrated by Andrew Baldwin. Forward. The student asked his master, who was known to the people and kings for his far-sightedness and wisdom, "Master, what will help me to be happy? What will help me be like you, full of power and strength? What will bring me prosperity, love, security, and inner peace?" The master said, "Pay attention to your feelings without evaluating them every day. Pay attention to your thoughts without evaluating them every day. Pay attention to your actions without evaluating them every day. Pay attention to your needs without evaluating them every day. Be with you, and the rest will come by itself." This short story gives a glimpse of what mindfulness truly is. Mindfulness is defined as to be with oneself, to be aware of oneself, to be with one's feelings, thoughts, own needs, and automatic reaction as often as possible, and without judging anything one witnesses. Living mindfully is one way to become happier and more content in life. Buddhists, for whom mindfulness has played a key role for thousands of years, know this very well. In the last century, mindfulness has made its way to the West, and has even found its way into modern psychotherapy and medicine. Countless scientific studies have even proved that practicing mindfulness helps with stress-related illnesses, depression, skin diseases, headaches, and many other psychosomatic ailments. When we are mindful, we learn to better understand ourselves. And with a better understanding, then comes awareness. Mindfulness brings us clarity. If we observe ourselves without judgment, we then learn more about our inner patterns and the connections between our needs, feelings, and thoughts. As a result, we often see where and how we make life difficult for ourselves. We are able to recognize where we keep making the same mistake. This is often the first step in changing something in our lives. When we look and feel without judging and dividing things into these categories of good or bad, we end up having to fight less, either against others or against ourselves. When there's nothing left to fight or resist in our lives, it's nearly impossible to stay stressed. Chapter 1. Mindfulness. Everything you need to know. Even though mindfulness is often associated with Buddhism, it can be practiced by anyone, regardless of their...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?